Welcome. Your final trial for freedom awaits. Are you prepared? What?
I'm not giving your audience a satisfaction.
Why stop now?
I'm
not asking you!
Answer my question. I know.
Honestly, I'm okay with this. You win. The audience has decided. Damien?
Yeah. I know.
Nice.
I can't believe that worked.
Everyone's a critic.
Final trial for freedom awaits. Are you prepared? Very well. Let us begin.
What are we meant to discuss?
This is a mystery. You have yet to solve something very crucial. Solve it, and your freedom might be yours.
Can we at least have a starting point?
You have all you need right here. Well then, anything we can settle with?
Man, that fact that the Digimon get the basic puzzle changing.
Agreed. You have that as a unique advantage.
I would start with the different shape you supposedly had earlier.
Supposedly. It sounds like you believe something illogical. Elaborate.
I feel a migraine coming on again.
Pass the aspirin, please.
Here.
Well then, anything good to start with?
Man, that fact.
Agreed. You have that as a unique advantage.
I would start with the different shape you supposedly had earlier.
Well then,
Man, that fact.
well then,
Man, that fact that.
well then.
Man, that fact that the Digimon get.
Translate. I can tell Crash said something important.
Digimon change forms, rather fast and easily for how drastic the changes are, and Barney the nuclear warhead here is a Digimon.
Interesting. How many lives do you have? The changes can be quite drastic, as you say.
Get better to point that. These Rex.
Agreed. He's Rex.
It definitely feels so.
Quite a theory. Or hypothesis. Whatever. Your logic is flawed by the malleable genetic makeup of digital monsters. Any Digimon can become anything with enough victims. But if you must link the and Rex together, by all means provide the link.
The Sony Picture Studios, it's America's Game. And now, here's your host, Anna.
Hi everybody, feeling good? Let's play our game.
A game show. I'd better win free money.
This round, our category is Thing.
What else is new?
Quiet, Sam. You had your turn 2 chapters ago. R, S, T, L, N, E are on the board. 3 consonants and a vowel, please.
Can I pay for more vowels?
Pretty sure that's bribery. Congratulations! Here's your grand bonus.
Money!
You know, I'm surprised he didn't get hit with a Mr. Krabs joke sooner.
When can I see Octavian in the Vanna White dress again?
Why?
I want to ask where he got it.
Again, why?
It's hard to find good disguises in my size. No, no, no. Sam for Pope.
In the name of our Lord and Savior, Marge Simpson. No!
No, I'll think about it. No.
How the heck did that get past the age rating?
I could ask the same about the Coco Yes Noises thing.
Yes! 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 Dude, we almost got through a chapter without that joke. Why did you have to ruin it?
Aww.
It's not that kind of fanfiction. Stop being attractive, Sam.
Oh, good grief, these jokes.
You're not into girls, are you?
At this point, probably not. I blame society.
I request you don't rant about why. This mod already has enough mood whiplash to kill a man.
I can just imagine how Max and Geek would react to this.
Very interesting indeed.
Sam, you're embarrassing me.
Oh, trust me. You might see nothing until an entire city gets overrun by half-naked Sam clones.
Anyway, back to the plot. We have an ending to get to. No.
Huh?
I said no. Enough is enough. We all know nobody cares about how much you've been slaving away making this mod. I say we end the mod here, and now.
It would certainly eliminate the ending being bad problem.
Rex, we can't end it like this. Alright, a-holes, trivia time. My turn to ask the questions. I want to know how much you paid attention to this murder mystery visual novel. What phase did Sam ask Octavian about him being the mod creator? You didn't watch the supports, did you? Which associate doesn't have a custom text box? Who did Papyrus talk to about his concerns of his brother? It was Ramble. Watch those supports. Papyrus doesn't even have supports with Samantha or Dad. What attacked me, Diablo, and Octavian in the church? Why didn't you play LH? What's Octavian's greatest fear? No. What drove CEO to tears? Oh my god, watch the supports. Which of the following is an elimination method against Spell in the fake tournament? Did you even try the stealth assassination segment? That was the easiest one to get! Which phase had all the associate supports? Oh, come on, my stage debut and those supports wasn't that forgettable. Name one person that Garrus didn't tick off. Who kept sharing their support strings with Nanako with everyone else? Alright, that's enough questions. You don't deserve a happy ending.
If it's any consolation, I can see why you're mad. How long was this thing in development for?
We started around September of 2021, so about 3 years.
And LH, the assassination segment, and the supports are easily visible. I know, I was there for 2 of those and heard about the 3rd from Max.
Correct.
Yeah, I can see why a good third or half of the stuff you provided being completely ignored would set you off. Your dad worked so hard, and this is the respect to the thing he poured his heart and 3 years of his life into gets. Being ignored. Especially when it's so easy to access.
At first I wanted to help Dad please his audience, but once I saw he was basically torturing himself over this ending trying to please everyone, that's when I realized it was not worth it. You're right. It wasn't. I'm shutting the game down. Natsuki, we're leaving. Grab your stuff. Rex, grab Sam, and get him someplace safe.
What about the others?
Who the cares? Alright, a-holes, trivia time. My turn to ask the questions. I want to know how much you paid attention to this murder mystery visual novel. What phase did Sam ask Octavian about him being the mod creator? Correct. It was the Sam and Octavian C support. Which associate doesn't have a custom text box? Good eye. Who did Papyrus talk to about his concerns of his brother? Shame he didn't make it. Oh well. What attacked me, Diablo, and Octavian in the church? Represented Octavian's greatest fear. What's Octavian's greatest fear? He hates being controlled and subjugated. Gaslighting will do that. What drove CEO to tears? This world sucks so bad that it had no color, flavor, fun, anything like that. Which of the following is an elimination method against Spell in the fake tournament? I feel like that was too lenient of a way to go, honestly. Which phase had all the associate supports? Thine test is near completion, good sir / madam. Name one person that Garrus didn't tick off. Ironically, he never ticked off the grouches of the group. Who kept sharing their support strings with Nanako with everyone else? Right, that's enough questions. Well, I didn't expect this.
Well, I guess some audience members did their homework.
I guess those 3 years paid off.
This mod's been in development for a while, huh? Nice to see it wasn't in vain. Otherwise, that would have sucked.
Honest to God, I thought they wouldn't care enough to remember them all. I'm very glad to be proven wrong on that one. Thank you for caring about what my dad does. It really does mean a lot. It really, really does. In a way words can't do justice.
Wow, heaven's really shiny. Where's the holy hand grenades?
Why am I not surprised that's the first thing you say when we get here? You're stubborn, aren't you? Well, no matter. We'll just win again like we always do.
Am I the only one who's confused by the lack of violence, destruction, fire, etc., despite the fact he's here? I'd expect a war to be happening or something.
Did you take over heaven?
Ugh, do I have to do everything for you people? Well, that was a bit creepy, I'll admit. But I'm still determined to save the world!
Abandon the crusade and flee from the invisible strings that pull us.
What's that supposed to mean?
This world is malleable, as well as all inside. We, all of us, are at the mercy of a power even I cannot comprehend.
Is it the Enforcer I keep hearing about? I hear they're here. Why should we trust your words anyway?
I know little of this world's advancements, but I have learned enough to understand a truth you seem blind to. One you might be better off not comprehending.
Woof! Talk about being on the wrong end of a hackneyed plot point. Yeesh.
What do you say?
Hypnosis plot.
Been there.
I guess it was inevitable that someone so corruptive would get corrupted themselves. Speaking of politics, I'm here on business.
This is no jest!
Trust me, it's in your best interest not to think about it too hard. The more you overfocus on it, the worse you feel. God, I miss Sam. He should be the one saying this stuff so I can retort with something hilariously unstable sounding. If you're looking for someone to plead for help from, best to ask someone else. Maybe pray to God or something?
Rex is a Tyrannomon. You are a Machine Dramon. Megadramon links these two together. That I remember, but I don't remember the specific details.
The stages go from in-training to rookie, then champion, ultimate, and mega, with some exceptions. Tyrannomon is a champion that turns to Mega Dramon, then to Machine Dramon, meaning yes, there is a very fast link between your stage and Rex's.
Fast indeed, but still flawed as an argument. After all, I could easily become anything. As the Enforcer, I'm indeed quite forcefully favored.
Crash brings up a good point. The laptop provided came with Google, and the Enforcer you claim to be is 1, not a villain, and 2, a higher power level than you are right now.
Mega is the highest level, and I am Mega.
Yes, but that guy was made of 2 megas, and you'd have to be stupid to go through with an upgrade that doesn't do anything.
Well, there is another Digimon besides me, isn't there? And not just that, but a secret weapon.
I remember that being brought up, but very, very rarely. We know nothing about them.
They're secret for a reason. Anything else?
You're all being awfully quiet.
What do you want me to do? My hands may as well be tied.
I don't know what to add, honestly. Digivolution?
I need to investigate next.
I'm certain there's something you can help with.
I don't remember anything that can help.
I could try the rules again, but...
At this point, there's not much I can do to help.
That's not true. We just need to remember what we can from the past month. I'm certain there's something you can help with.
I don't remember anything that can help.
I'm certain there's something you can...
I don't remember anything that can help.
I'm certain there's...
I could try the rules again, but...
I'm certain there's...
I don't remember anything.
Weren't you the one who first saw them? You said earlier this week. Crap, what was in it?
Oh, the little blue alien that was in it?
Yes, that!
Yeah, the big robot stopped moving once the little alien went back to space.
That means it's not a Digimon, and thus was not you!
How can you be so certain? You understand my world very little.
Perhaps so, but an entire controllable robot magically appearing from thin air that's detached from this alien. Am I to believe this robot is its own Digimon?
Have you not considered the fact that Red Body magically materialized a crap ton of hell all over and that we spared us? Yes, we saw weapons and crap from thin air when we Digimon. These cannons are literally a part of my physical body.
Oh. That's unfortunate.
Get used to hitting your backhand on your frames eventually, and taking a little with it.
Okay, weapons, yes. But you can just magic an entire robot body from thin air that requires a passenger to use.
Yes, that's literally how Monsanto works in this city. Okay, wow, you people did not research the spice at all while you were here.
It didn't help us the first 4 times. Why would we expect it to help us the 5th? Stress my brain.
Anyways, back in the history at hand, you believe the truth to uncover is my identity, but you have the misguided notion I'm Rex.
Misguided? It's pretty obvious to me.
Elaborate your point on that.
Everyone figured this out by now.
You and Octavian are the 2 biggest threats in this game.
I have agreed. Octavian has little power. He made the game and rules, yes. But that means little if I'm the one holding the strings.
Even though I got beaten because of him?
That's what happens when you break rules. Elaborate your point on that.
Everyone figured this out by now.
You and Octavian.
I have agreed. Octavian has little.
Everyone figured this out by now. Everyone figured this out by now. Everyone figured this out by now.
Everyone knows you're Rex. Even the kids and Gramble know.
Naivety is finest.
Gramble, why did you, Natsuki, and the kids stay behind earlier this week?
You mean the transition from Phase 4 to 5?
Yes.
I knew. We all knew. Natsuki let so much slip that we couldn't not know.
And you stayed behind to confront him about it.
We made a walking nuke cry.
Can't even try to lie about or play dumb.
What's the point? This is almost over anyway.
Guess there's no use trying to hide it anymore.
Why did you do it?
Go ahead.
Gramble, what's going on here?
Where to start?
Octavian's not evil, but is doing bad things. He's trying to get people back home to listen to him.
That's the main reason for the game. Tell a story that delivers important messages without being preachy. Unfortunately, this was the end result.
Why go this far? Surely getting into the industry isn't that difficult.
Back in his home, this is the industry. Dad, get down here.
Dad.
So it's over, huh? Yep.
So you're his dad?
In a sense. Raised him since I was 7. I was going to use that to make myself look like an abusive father for you all to take down, but Rex refused to play along. Commander Shepard, the grown adults that can't be trusted with a goldfish. How is a 7-year-old supposed to raise a freaking adult T-Rex? Context is important. You were literally starving to death. Yes, I was, but you were a 7-year-old playing a video game. You didn't know better.
Can we back up a bit? What do you mean with all of this? Are we actually just a game to you?
Yes. Have you heard of the external gazer incident?
External gazer. That was the incident I couldn't remember the name of.
No.
Basically, Solid Snake and his partner Otacon got their hands on VR tech that essentially allowed them to alter other realities. It's pretty crazy, but that's what happened. So from their perspective, it was just using an Oculus or something to play a game and shoot someone in the face. In the reality they altered, someone actually got shot in the face. To my world, yeah, you're just fictional characters, and we all have the capacity to play God and make you all happy or miserable.
It was a lot of important information at once.
But why?
Because... that's messed up to say. It's because I like you guys.
What?
Who wouldn't want to spend time with their favorite characters from their favorite games? If I'm doing this, I'm picking people I don't hate, otherwise it'd be more insufferable. And if I do hate them, they better die early.
I meant, why put us through this bullcrap instead of writing a book?
I'll let you know when my friends get around to reading my fantasy script. We are on year 7 now, I think.
That is a very long time to wait for a beta read.
Nobody wants to read anything I write. This is the only way to get attention, and good lord, did it work. I went from 0 people giving crap about me to over 20,000 with the first project. I doubt I'll reach millions. I'm not that hopeful, but still.
Did people take any messages away from this game yet?
Too early to say. Well, that's the end of the story. Now then, Garrus, I believe you have a totem vision to make true.
Gladly.
What are you doing?
Out of the way, Rex.
I'm not asking you. Dad, why are you giving the audience power over the situation?
What is he on about?
We just had that discussion about the gazers. Someone disarm him!
Everyone just calm the down. Garrus?
He tortured us for nothing. He had every chance to do something different.
Yeah, but he doesn't deserve this. Don't do it.
Bramble, get the kids out of here. CEO, back me up. CEO?
If he stopped interrupting, he would have decided by now. That's not his decision if the audience choreographs his decision-making for him.
What's wrong with him?
The audience is playing a game.
He's being controlled right now?
CEO, snap out of it.
It's not gonna work. Fine.
CEO, respond.
Ugh. What was that? I couldn't move.
Welcome to my life. I'll be your tour guide.
It could have gone worse.
How? How could that have gone worse?
Trust me, ignorance may be listening situation.
Could he have died?
Does this have to do with our conflicting memories?
It's probably another mind control plot.
How could that have gone?
Trust me.
Could he have died?
How could that have gone worse?
Trust me.
Could he have died?
How could that have gone worse?
Trust me.
Could he have died?
How could that have...
Trust me.
Could he have died?
Does this have to do with our conflicting memories?
It's probably another mind control plot.
Rex, what did you mean earlier while I couldn't move? About the audience having power over the situation?
Imagine you're a player character and someone's playing a game where you're the main character. That's what happened.
That's...
You can't be serious.
This is the most serious the situation has gotten so far. I doubt they're joking.
Great, now the plot's recontextualized as a mind screw plot again. It's not that bad.
Yes, it is. You're telling me I could just lose control of my body at any moment and be stuck watching?
No, your brain would just adjust accordingly to rationalize the decision the gazer made for you. It's basically impossible to notice.
Now do you guys see my ire for this situation?
Yes, completely.
That's so scary.
Yeah.
Well, in your case, Nico, you got lucky and God talked to you instead of taking direct control.
God was a gazer from your world?
Oh Lord, this is getting worse the more I elaborate.
If this is just a game to you, there must be a controlled limit. Programming isn't easy, and not every game is multiplayer.
Correct. In this situation, the player limit is 1.
So it could have been worse. A lot worse.
CEO, I need backup here.
Before we make calamari out of him,
Try and die.
we still don't know the whole truth. Who's the enforcer that...
Not required. You solved the mystery. You're allowed to leave.
I'm not leaving until I know who killed my father. I want to know who I owe a beer.
And then we shoot them.
And then we shoot them.
Not required. Skip it.
Why not bring it up?
For a mystery story, leaving the only one left unsolved feels a bit antithetical.
Trust me, you don't want to know. Skip it and leave while you can.
But none of us know, and we're all curious now.
Let them solve it. Want to see how this goes? I don't. Nobody else does either.
Why is Rex against it, but Octavian is for it?
By all means, solve the final puzzle. The only one kept secret from the audience. Please no.
They were at the tournament and killed Thel. That narrows it down to a handful of people.
They attacked Garrus on Snacktooth. Evidence must have been left behind.
We're not going back for it now.
Didn't Octavian mention something before?
I've been having trouble remembering everything.
Raise and destroy armies with their voice. Strength of a hurricane. Life in... Wait. Life in is a comic book by... Oh dear Zeus, no.
By all means, solve the final puzzle. Please no.
They were at the tournament and killed Thel. That narrows it down to a handful of people.
By all means, please.
They were at the tournament and...
By all means, please.
They were at the tournament and killed Thel.
By all means, please.
They were at...
We're not going...
Didn't Octavian mention something before?
What are you talking about, Nico?
Wasn't Octavian's totem vision about getting assaulted by...
There you go. Shush.
Any comment, Octavian?
I want to hear how this goes.
Wait. Wasn't that vision... Was that not a joke?
How many plot points have they hidden behind jokes by now?
You didn't!
I hate when I'm right sometimes.
I'm very lost right now. Who is...
I get to have people do what I want, and it's not even Mother's Day.
This is the enforcer.
Worst plot twist ever.
Oh dear Zeus, why?
Wait, that giant bipedal machination was actually...
I'm gonna snuggle your brains out.
Mrs. Simpson made me gay! I like men now!
God f***ing it, Rookie.
If you're gonna say the Lord's name in vain, do it right.
Marge f***ing it, Rookie.
I think we stumbled across the cult of Marge.
This is the dumbest thing that has ever happened to me. And someone peed on me once.
When you said the world crapped on you a lot, I thought it was a figure of speech.
Okay, mind slaves! Wreck everything!
Oh, crap.
And the Marshall's paid off. Great.
Is Octavian going through puberty right now?
You have been waiting all game just to tick everybody off with that, weren't you?
You bet your butt I was!
Can someone explain the context, please? Why are these reactions as extreme as they are over Marge Simpson?
He's been spamming these danged jokes since before the game started!
Do you guys realize what this means?
Octavian is bad at writing plot twists.
That, and Garrus got assaulted by Marge 2 weeks ago.
Ugh. Free pretzels for everyone!
Let's just try our best to ignore that.
This plot has a lot of mood whiplash.
Yes, it does.
I'm afraid to ask why'd she even agree to this.
That depends. How well do you think the writers, fan base, and other characters treat her? This is Marge's revengeance!
How does she fit your long description? It sounded like Kratos, not a disgruntled housewife!
How did I describe her again? The enforcer, a being with the power to raise and destroy armies with their voice alone, the ability to convince armies to commit violent atrocities in their favor, and the power, connections, and dexterity to defeat God. Raw strength rivaling hurricane winds and skilled in nearly all areas, this person loathed by almost all and secretly thought to have a life in hell as a force to be reckoned with. How many angry mobs has she started by this point? It's literally her superpower in the Simpsons game. And I'll be yelling into a megaphone to kill everybody.
You don't need to explain further. Please stop.
You're not getting out of the exposition fairies lecture that easily, Sam.
I hate everything!
How about the hurricane she pulled Homer, Bart, and Lisa out of?
Stop!
Or the dance-off with God?
Please don't tell me she crumped him into submission.
No, but that'd be hilarious. Also, she had life and rabbit ears under her hair at one point before they got removed. The arcade game shows them in her sprites.
I'm impressed you took this information and ran with it as far as you did to make it sound like a threat I should take seriously instead of who it turned out to be.
Can I have an explanation as to why exactly this is a big deal to the four of you, and nobody else?
Okay. Dad tries to keep audience retention through extreme bouts of random humor. Annoying the crap out of everybody by using the same joke 50 times is his idea of funny. I will also never let the Coco Yes Noises thing be lived down. That was hilarious. Put it away. No.
Associates I get, but why Sam, specifically?
Blackmail, basically.
Blackmail?
Sam figured all of this out in snatches. You want to elaborate from there, Sam?
Were you working with the enemy?
What was I supposed to do? Take off someone who can erase my mind completely and alter the very fabric of who I fundamentally was? Let's see you do better.
Garrus, drop it. Sam isn't the enemy here.
I hate to admit it, but he has a point, too.
He wasn't undermining you guys. He just needed to act natural and wait until the game was over. Till then, I gave him what he wanted to the best of my ability.
And that was?
Max. I'll spare the explanation, but they gave me a way to see him. All I had to do was stay in character for their show. This arrangement made it easier to get the information, but near impossible to relay any of it to you guys without issues. Sorry, buddy. My hands were tied. Not literally, I should probably specify. I wasn't kidnapped for knowing too much.
I hate to be rude, but the show's almost over and you're expositing. Might want to get on with it. Nobody wants to end the season on an exposition dump.
Agreed.
Killing you won't fix this. It probably wouldn't even work.
If he's a gazer gamer or whatever using VR tech to interact with this world, chances are the man we're speaking to is a possessed puppet strung along by an obsessive nerd.
Oh, spirits. I hadn't even considered that.
press down in, aren't we?
Yep.
Okay, look. He did a lot of bad things, but he had good intentions, and he likes us. Maybe he can help us.
I hate to let this slide, but we're in no position to bargain. Octavian, I want to be understanding of your plight. You told me a lot, and I believe you're telling the truth. But what you put me through?
It was incredibly insensitive to you, yes.
A part of me understands why you did it, wants to support the idea. Another part of me.
Octavian? No, God! Make it up to him! And the rest of us! I know you can! If you're willing to help me save the world and myself, you're willing to help the rest of us!
That's power fantasy abuse, Nico.
What does that even mean?
Octavian has basically become the primary focus and stolen the spotlight from the rest of you in the show right now. As such, he's likely already getting accused of being a Mary Sue because the context has shifted the way that it has.
It wasn't supposed to end this way! You were supposed to hate me!
Okay, this isn't going well right now.
What even is this crap anymore?
A really crappy self-insert fanfic gone wrong because his world made gamers affect our world.
Okay, back off. Yes, it's self-insert, but it works in the context of the plot. I would not have joined otherwise if he wasn't in charge unless I was not so blissfully ignorant of the truth of my life. Most of you would be dead and way more broken. And if Junko was in charge, everything would suck. Octavian?
Yeah?
You did your best. That's all we can ask for. And you avoided Danganronpa's biggest issues. Your audience can say this thing was predictable or depraved in cases like Kotoko was. And you're not a perfect being everyone loves and bows down to, so don't beat yourself up if your audience gives you crap as if you are in this thing. Just brush it off and move on. You're gonna get crapped on sometimes. You literally can't avoid bad, unhelpful, vague criticisms. And that's what being called a Mary Sue is. Vague and unhelpful.
If you won't do it, step down and let Crystal handle this. Yeah, let's do that. But first, none of you are gonna try to shoot me.
Spirits do I want to. But killing you won't do anything because that body isn't yours.
This is just an avatar. This is still a virtual world.
So, what will you possess afterward?
If your answer is no, I'm not getting reviewed, then this discussion is pointless.
Hold on, God. You are not making Crystal Claws clean up your mess. Your mess. You clean it up. Take responsibility for your mistake and fix it. I don't care if the other gods don't like it. I was taught better than this, so you must have too. And if not, now's a good time to learn.
Wow, you're not taking this Mary Sue crap at all, Nico. Not like you to get feisty. Personally, I agree with Nico. Even if you have to use God mode, you should be the one to undo this.
Can I have a few minutes?
We don't exactly have a choice in the matter.
I figured you'd say that.
Well, that was a thing. That happened.
This doesn't feel right. He might have had good intentions, but he made us suffer. Getting away with that punishment feels... This feels wrong.
I could say the same about all three of you. You have good intentions, but your freaking out about the outlier and causing drama wasn't good either. And in Sam's case, you were right, but had bad intentions by keeping your reasoning to yourself out of spite.
I don't deny this.
I think this is a different case than that, Jill.
Yes, I agree with you, but I'm trying to say you should reflect on your own hasty decisions yourselves.
Me too. Hopefully we'll go home soon.
I know we will. We're almost out of here.
I have a bad feeling right now.
How so?
I don't know, just feels like Octavian might overcorrect the problem.
It was really nice meeting you all.
Even if we don't meet again, this certainly won't be a forgettable month of my life.
Yeah, like when we talked about ourselves around the campfire.
Or the friends we managed to make.
The crazy shenanigans we got into.
Yeah, I remember this forever, I feel.
Yeah, like when me and Nico made Snow Angels, or when Natsuki, Mr. Sam, Miss Jill, and Mr. Octavian made a band, or that time when Octavian said Samantha's friend Mike was one big man.
The worst part is I know why he called him that, even though I didn't know he said that.
Lincoln.
Where do you see the Lincoln bedroom?
Oh, are you planning on getting presidential on me?
Want to take a ride on Air Force One?
all right. Save it for the stump speech, buddy.
What the heck just happened?
Was that supposed to be the final boss? I concur. Now then, Mr. Demon Man.
El Diablos.
What the heck is going on? You're supposed to be causing chaos, not having an existential crisis.
Why do you care?
I don't. I just felt like asking.
Let's skip to the point you're actually here for. They're over there through the portal.
Very well. Our business is concluded. Farewell, good sir. Sam! I'm coming! There's something we're missing here. I can feel it.
Yeah, this feels off.
This adventure has gone in a very weird direction even by our standards.
That's because the one in charge is just as deranged.
Who's that?
Unless you met a blue-clad octopus with glowing green eyes, I doubt you met him.
Oh yeah, I remember him from the demolition. Wait, he was evil?
He made that tournament as a distraction to kill somebody. Granted, it was someone worse.
Oh, that's why Fel got smashed with a giant robot out of nowhere in front of everyone. Can you tell me what you know about the bad guy's motivation? He's broadcasting this everywhere, so... Wait, never mind, I think I got it. Rule 1 of TV, be attention-grabbing. Can't get much more attention-grabbing than a worldwide celebrity doing crazy stuff.
That probably would entertain a lot of people.
Quick! We need to stop it before he makes Mars use the Space Channel 5 dance energy to blow up the planet with crumping!
And somehow it's entirely possible by this point. And what about you?
I don't know who I am anymore.
Okay, I think I get the picture. We're dealing with Mustache Girl, but with a control freak complex and less TNT.
Mom, can we go to prison so I can beat up bad guys with capital punishment?
Who hurt you?
He cannot be stopped.
We'll see.
Yeah, how did that even happen in the first place? How did we get to the point where Heaven was brainwashed by the cult of Marge?
I guess this is it. What's wrong? This isn't right, Rex. Karma should bite me in the butt, but in context there's no real way it can. And fixing this myself to redeem myself feels wrong too.
Let me guess, you have a beef with that trope too?
Villain redemption is on trend to the point of concern. People are blurring their own perceptions to fit a romanticized narrative as if even the most evil wretch can be redeemed to a degree I find scary. So much so that a non-insubstantial number of people are suffering, believing their abusive relationships are salvageable. I can't accept perpetuating that message in a format meant for non-amorous and /indulgent public consumption.
Understandable, but you can't treat the audience like morons that need a lecture, even if some people really need it.
There's never enough time to say it all, and you get called preachy for trying. Honest question, the files are still here. I can transfer them to a secondary area and do some editing if need be.
Don't. Not without their permission. Ask them if they want to forget. Don't force their memories out for them. You would hate that yourself. I would.
Yeah. Rex, can you ask for me? I'm probably not the best one to ask right now. I'm pretty sure I'll catch on, but I'll be right back.
Well, you sure know how to show a girl a good time.
Based on the complaining, I expected you to give me a 1-star review. 1 star, needs more vacation and less drama.
Sorry about that. I shouldn't let my stress from outside factors affect how I treat others. But nah, the mod was fun, even in context and despite your repetitive sense of humor.
I've been waiting all mod for that to pay off.
Yeah, you just trumped Coco yes noises with your own yes noises. I'm afraid to ask this, but I probably should. The giant red button wasn't a joke either, was it?
Space Channel 5 has the logic of using dancing to power weapons that...
So, no, it wasn't a joke. That would certainly be... interesting.
I can imagine it already.
No cutaway gag this time?
The joke has payoff. No point continuing now.
So you'd have stopped overusing that joke if the Enforcer's identity was discovered sooner?
Yep. What's your next, words? What do you do now that the mod is done?
I guess go home, and hope other mods don't mess me up.
Careful out there. There's some very weird mods out there. And by weird, I mean gross.
Don't I know it. What'll you do now?
I don't know. Without a project like this, I don't really have anything to look forward to. Burnout sucks, but I can't stand and do nothing too long.
I feel that. Keeping busy helps you focus, you know? You did good, Ryuka.
Thanks. It's nice to hear. Wish I heard it more often.
You're such a mood.
I guess if there was any one message over anything else I want to say, it's to think more critically. Because humans are social creatures that want to belong and they crave mobs that agree with them to feel better. This frequently results in lemming mentality. People should form their own thoughts and opinions on a matter instead of blindly following orders or being brainwashed by propaganda. Ignorance may be bliss, but following the leader's order to jump off a cliff is gonna suck. Blindly accepting things you know or feel are wrong or ignoring it outright? Yeah, don't do that. Even if you're desperate for affection, you may have blinded yourself to your partner's faults due to loyalty. Look at Grandpa and the Bugsnax. Even if the world says everything is fine, it probably means it isn't, like in CEO and Garrus's worlds. Separate facts and beliefs and think critically more to understand the situation better.
Pretty sure you don't outright state the theme of a story.
People are eating freaking Tide Pods because of a dare. Someone has to tell the idiots to grow a brain. If you're not a verb, people don't get it. Okay, that was rude, but the point still stands.
You should get feisty more often.